So just a couple days ago, I shared a story on Instagram about some head movement drills that you can utilize to make sure that you're better at slipping. And I had a number of people comment saying, whoa, should you really do that? Is slipping okay in kickboxing or Muay Thai? I even had John Wayne Parr comment saying he gets mad at his students, something like that, if they do any slipping. So today we're going to talk about, is slipping in a kickboxing or Muay Thai fight something you should be doing? We have two things we should be working when we go to the gym. Number one, offense, and number two, defense. But very often we probably spend 90 to 95% of class focusing on our offense, and defense is left behind, and sometimes people lack in that department. Fortunately, I have an online course coming very soon, which is going to be 100% focused on defense, and then how you can take that defense and turn it into improving your offense. I have a wait list, which is right down there. You can get yourself on that wait list by registering, and then when it actually opens up, you will be one of the first people who is able to join. And let's move into this episode and chat about head movement in Muay Thai or kickboxing. First thing I want to do is I want to show you a little clip, or a number of clips of me utilizing defense in a kickboxing fight, or a number of fights actually.
And Varga now has the judges remember.
I'm going to play that back in slow motion, just so you guys can really take in what is happening. As you watch these clips, you should be able to right away go, yes, he is utilizing slipping in a kickboxing fight. And look at, he's making it work. But this is not without limitations or dangers, and today I want to explain to you what you want to avoid and how you want to train your slipping if you want to make sure you don't get knocked out with a kick or something. So the first thing that you should recognize is if it's only boxing and you get your head way down here, there's no massive repercussions for dropping your head too low. But in a fight sport like Muay Thai, kickboxing, or even MMA, you can slip too low and end up eating a leg, and that'll get you flat knocked out. So if I give you a drill like I did the other day where I'm saying, okay, slip to the side, under, the side, under, I was taking people through a pattern. What we have to recognize is what are the dangers, let's say first, of slipping and then of rolling. When we slip to the side, we're not worried about a knee. That's not one of the big dangers, because a knee is not going to come way over here. A knee is going to come up the middle. So as we drop to the side, we don't have to worry about the knee, but we do have to worry about the round kick. So when you see me execute slipping, I am generally going to have one hand down to my side to protect. I don't have to worry about this side, because if the round kick comes this direction, I'm moving out of the power source, but I'm moving into the power source of the opposite kick. So this hand has to stay up. When I drop to the other side, the other hand has to stay up. If you can lock that in on your slips from side to side, you can get away with doing this and having kicks thrown at you. When we worry about the rolls, we're not so much worried about the kicks. Like, yes, they're possible to be a danger, but we are more worried about the knees coming up the middle. That's the danger, that we drop and somebody comes right into our face with a straight up knee. So we need to make sure that as we execute our rolls, we don't tip forward, we bend our knees. That is so much safer than this motion. And we want to make sure in all these scenarios that we do not overslip or overroll. That is a recipe for disaster. I try to teach people that if you have spiky hair, you should roll and feel the punch touch your hair. Or if you slip a straight punch, you should feel the punch graze your ear. That is how minimal our motion should be when we're trying to evade. Anything more than that, and yes, you do potentially put yourself in a danger of taking that kick or that knee. So with all that said, should you slip in a kickboxing or a Muay Thai fight? Yes, absolutely. I just did a video yesterday where I show you what can happen if you rely solely on the guard, the Dutch guard, and somebody breaks through. I got rattled. I got smacked. And then I went to head movement to get myself composed and to keep myself safe. You need to take all elements of defense. The ability to move your head, the ability to move your feet, the ability to parry shots, the ability to shell up. You have to string all that together to be the best defensive fighter possible. And when people comment on my channel and they say they don't think slipping is a good idea for kicks, I just go, well, you don't really know enough about how to slip properly. And if you have somebody like John Wayne Parr reinforcing that, why is he reinforcing it? He's reinforcing it because beginner fighters will make mistakes. And he doesn't want his beginner fighters or even his intermediate fighters going in and dropping their head too low into a kick. That is dangerous. So if you're somebody out there who's a beginner and you're thinking about taking a fight, maybe you don't prioritize slipping. You choose to prioritize high hands, but as you get more advanced, you can definitely add this in. And also keep in mind, distance matters. If I'm really far away from somebody and I start slipping my head, but I'm at kicking range, that's very dangerous. But as I get closer and I start doing my movements, as long as they're small, it's much less likely that somebody will land. So really, to summarize, yes, you can do slipping in kickboxing, Muay Thai, MMA, but you maybe don't want to prioritize it before you get down other basics of defense, such as tight guard or the ability to parry shots. And then as you get more skilled, you can add this in. So that's our episode today, guys. Thank you for joining. As always, train hard, and I will see you back here soon for another video.